I'm Ben, here with Sennheiser, to tell you about 5 electric guitar recording tips that rock. Here's the first one. Electric guitar recording tip number 1, know your microphone. A great guitar recording starts with the microphone. When it comes to electric guitar microphones, there are 2 basic camps. You have the dynamic style of microphone and the condenser. Dynamics are very rugged, capable of handling high pressure levels, which is great for electric, and they're great on tour to be thrown around on stage. They produce reliable sounds day in and day out. If I can only choose one microphone or one type, it would be a dynamic type. The other type would be a condenser. Condensers typically are a little bit more sensitive and they have a little bit more treble or high-end presence. These are great in the studio or best when mixed with a dynamic. Record both at the same time and then blend the two to your liking. Sennheiser offers a wide variety of both different types, and we have some of them here. The MD421 on the right is a very classic type of microphone. This has been around for many years, and while it's great on toms, it works great on just about everything, including vocals and electric guitar. The family here of the 609 Silver, the 906, and the one in the middle is the 409. These 2 are current production models, and they're based off of this 409 microphone. Their flat lollipop style design allows them to be hung by the cable, so it eliminates the need for a mic stand. Moving over, we have the MK4, which is a great side address condenser microphone. This can be used alone, say in a studio, or blended with the dynamics for the sound of your dreams. The E914, lastly, is a pencil condenser, and this condenser can be blended also with the dynamic microphones to get the sound you're looking for. Knowing the type of microphone that you want to use and the repeatability of its results will help you get that tone you work so hard for. Tip number 2, microphone placement. Microphone placement plays a large part in capturing the tone, and it can vary with the same microphone depending on where you put the microphone in relation to the speaker. One example here is we have the 906. We use this in the recording of the introduction of the video, and we have it hanging by the cable. We loop the cable through the top of the amp, and we have it here in front of the speaker cab. Note on the microphone, it has a side that says front. Front means the business end of the microphone or where the sound goes into it, not the front of the audience. So please place front towards the speaker. This cabinet, a Fender Deluxe, has one 12-inch speaker. It's hard to see because it has grill cloth in front of it. What you can do is you can gently feel with your hand where the edge of the speaker is. Don't push too hard, but you should be able to feel where the speaker is located in the baffle. Placing the microphone closer to dead center of the speaker will accentuate the high end and bring out the treble frequencies. This is typically a little too much for most electric guitar applications, so a suggested setting is maybe about an inch off of the center of the microphone. You may choose to take a little piece of tape and mark your location of where the sweet spot is of your microphone to help you get back there and produce repeatable results. A lot of professionals do this on tour and in the studio so they know exactly where to put the microphone to get the same tone each time. Feel free to experiment. By moving it farther away, you're going to get less treble, and of course, closer to the center, more treble. The tone is in your hands. Electric guitar recording tip number 3. Make sure your equipment is up to snuff. Loose jacks, scratchy potentiometers, and dirty or broken strings all can make it difficult to capture the perfect tone on your latest recording. Go through all your gear and make the required repair or replacements as needed. When putting on new guitar strings, you may want to do it a day ahead of time in order to give them time to stretch out fully. Keep your gear ready to rock. Tip number 4. In today's day and age, you can use more than one microphone to record. Actually, a tip from the pros is that you can record as many microphones as you like simultaneously, and then if you don't like one or two that don't work out for you, you certainly can mute them on the track. It's easiest deleting the track or just muting it on your digital audio workstation software. So don't be shy. Pull out all the microphones you got, put them in different places, and try different combinations. Maybe blending a condenser with a dynamic or another type of dynamic will yield great results. Experimentation is the key, and there really are no limits here, so feel free. This brings us to our last tip, tip number 5. Don't try to fix it in the mix. It may sound cliche, but practice, practice, practice. The old saying, garbage in, garbage out, definitely applies here. By getting your parts down ahead of time, even before you hit record, you may hit that first take right out of the box and impress all your friends. We hope you found this video informative and useful, and maybe you can use a couple of the tips in your next home studio recording project. Take care.
Thank you.